you were young, you were a kids captain. Um, Walk me through what that process was like. You were a huge Hawkeye fan. Your family's huge Hawkeye fans.
Right. So I grew up in North Liberty. That's about 15 minutes off of campus. So I was a diehard Hawkeye fan growing up my whole life. And they actually had me in for an interview, or my parents in for an interview, and they were interviewing for a bunch of kid captains. It was the first year they ever did kid captains.
Yep.
So it was a really big deal.
It's 2009?
Yes, 2009. Yep. And so I guess they selected me out of about 150 kids.
Wow.
It was a pretty big deal, but I didn't really realize it at the time until, I got to the field and I was on that field, in Koenig Stadium. It was sold out seats. I remember right off the top of my head because it was such a big deal. But
do you remember walking out for the coin toss with them and everything and what that was like?
I do. I was actually really shy. If I remember correctly, we had an honorary captain that used to play football at Iowa, and he went on to fight in the military. And anyways, we walked out together for the coin toss alongside 3 or 4 of the captains, but I was really shy. I had my hands in my pockets the whole time.
What's it like coming out of the tunnel on a Saturday, and did that live up to the expectation that you probably had in your head as a kid growing up watching the Hawks?
It's it's pretty crazy. It's surreal. You can't even, honestly, I think a lot of the guys can say this in the locker room. You really can't even hear the back of black, playing when you're coming out those tunnels, because the fans are just echoing down that tunnel when you're coming out, and they just overtake their roar. Gives you goosebumps. It's crazy to be the center of attention in front of that many fans, just in person, and then let alone, I'm sure, I don't know how many thousand fans, 100,000 fans are watching on TV. So it's a great experience.